This is absolutely wow. To Chiang Mai before, and already I love it. It's kind of like Bangkok is very much like city vibes, whereas even like a little bit of city but also jungle feel, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Wow, it's absolutely stunning. This was earlier that day and we left Bangkok at Bangkok airport and flew over to Chiang Mai. The airport, we were absolutely starving by this point and not a lot of time. We'd been traveling all day without having eaten anything. So we went to McDonald's, and yeah, I always find trying different foreign countries McDonald's really interesting. I don't know why. I just kind of find it interesting to see what other McDonald's options they have compared to like the UK and things like that. But anyway, so we got picked up from the airport and then travelled over to our Airbnb, and our Airbnb was absolutely amazing. It was so beautiful inside. It was kind of like an apartment slash hotel. It was really beautiful. So here you can see the pool at the top of the building and then the gym, which the next day I decided to do a morning workout. I hadn't done a morning workout for about a week at this point. So obviously we've been traveling around a lot. We'd left the UK and yeah, your girl was struggling in this workout. Everything just felt really heavy and really tough. Later did I realise one of the biggest reasons was because I was sweating so much, it was so hot, and I was losing a lot of electrolytes, which was causing me to feel really exhausted, like way more exhausted than what I would usually feel, and just really lacking energy, a lot of fatigue. Like I just did not have my usual strength and energy that I would usually have. So I am back from the gym and I actually had a decent workout. I've actually just been talking about it on my Instagram. I will my Instagram details here in case you want to follow. Basically talking about how it's basically been a week, just under a week since I last did a workout, and honestly I found that quite tough. I don't usually struggle with like feeling motivated to work out, but this morning I've got to say I didn't really feel like going to the gym, but I'm glad that I did. Like that post feeling after a workout, and you feel like the endorphins, you feel more energized. Like I think that's part of it. Obviously with traveling, we walk a lot, but we've not kind of been like exerting ourselves to that degree of like lifting weights or pushing ourselves in the gym. So yeah, it was tough, but I'm glad that I did it. And one thing that I can always say, like even though that was like the workout that I did was a lot less than what I would normally do, I was lifting less weights, like so much less than what I would normally do. The only way to get better is to just do the thing, like to build that consistency up. So that's honestly one piece of advice. If you struggle to stay consistent with working out, just start small. Like just do one thing that's going to get you closer to where you want to be, or to get you closer to building that momentum, and eventually it does. You do build that momentum up. Feel much better after working out. Breakfast, maybe a coffee from somewhere, and then we'll probably chill by the pool maybe. I'm going to show you the view because it's stunning. So this pool here isn't actually ours, but it's a really nice view. It's not very sunny here. I think it's summer season, but it's technically like rainy season, so a lot of the weather is quite cloudy, and it does rain like in the evening or the afternoon, but it's still nice weather. It's still warm, still like 32 degrees, so I'm happy. But yeah, I thought I would update you, and I will keep you posted whatever we do next. Stay in bed, so I am gonna do a coffee run. He's very tired. I don't think he actually went to bed until like 2 a.m, so I'm gonna leave him in the bedroom, and I'm gonna go down to a shop and grab some coffee and probably some breakfast as well, because I'm not super hungry right now, but I definitely want another coffee, to be honest. Yeah, it's it's actually an Airbnb where we're staying, and it's a really nice like complex. It's kind of like a hotel vibe, like an apartment, so it's really nice. So on this day I went out for a iced latte. I always start my morning with a coffee. It's my favourite thing to do, and I love just exploring. Honestly, nothing I love more than just like exploring a new place and trying somewhere for coffee and going for a coffee on my own. How this tastes. Very good. But I say it's not as good as Bangkok. My verdict, I mean obviously this is only one place that I've tried this, but Bangkok coffee was just next level. It was a lot sweeter. This is much stronger, and I don't like my coffee super strong. I like it very milky and very sweet. So after this I wandered into a 7-Eleven, as you can see here, and I just grabbed some bits for the breakfast. I just grabbed a yogurt and a croissant for both me and Reese, and yeah, that kept me going. So then I went back up to the pool and we chilled by the pool for most of the day. This kind of thing used to really stress me out, and I used to struggle with my relationship with food because I wanted to just be in control and know absolutely every single meal that I was going to be having for each day. It would freak me out not. We are back at the room. We've been sat outside for most of the afternoon. It's been really nice, and the sun has actually started to come out, which has been nice, and I've actually burnt a little bit. Just kind of freshen up a little bit and then walk into town, and we're going to exchange some money and we might get some food later on. I don't really know what the plan is. I'm a little bit hungry, but I'm not actually super hungry. I've just started to have this, and I've got to say it is not nice. It tastes like shampoo, but I also hate wasting food, so I'm probably just going to have it anyway. But it's honey flavoured, and I thought at first I was like, it's probably going to taste weird, but it doesn't even taste like honey. It just has a weird aftertaste, but it's like a protein drink thing. Yeah, it's kind of the aftertaste. The initial taste of it is okay, but the aftertaste is just weird. No idea what it is, but it's, yeah, honey flavoured protein drink. I'm a sucker for like weird tasting things. Like anyone else would probably have just bought the vanilla or chocolate flavour, but I'm like, if I see something like this, I'm like, ooh, I've got to try it. Never mind, you live and learn. So yeah, I'm gonna have this, and then we're gonna head into town and yeah, see what we end up with. So it is about 9 o'clock and we basically just went into town. We had a look around. Sorry, the TV is on. We had a look around town. We got a little snack. I'll show the footage of whatever we got. I just grabbed something from 7-Eleven, and then we came back. I've had 2 calls with some clients this evening, so we are now gonna head out for some food because I'm absolutely starving. So this is the fit. I'm just wearing a skirt with my flip-flop wedges. So we're just gonna basically go to the same place as we went last night, and yeah, I'm probably gonna get another pad thai again, to be honest, because it's so good and it's so cheap. So yeah, that's the plan. The amount of guilt that I used to feel whenever I was out of my usual routines or going traveling anywhere, it's like there was part of me that absolutely loved the idea of being able to eat all of this amazing food and be able to travel and see the world. But then there was this huge part of me that craved the control, it craved routine, and it was in so much fear of like eating food, for example, without the calories, or drinking a drink that had calories in it. Like just this big fear that I was going to gain weight, and I just wanted to be in constant control of what I was eating, know exactly how many calories I was eating every single day. And honestly, from somebody who has healed her relationship with food, I cannot even tell you just how good life gets to be when you come away from all of that restriction. And funnily enough, I've actually gained some weight this year, and honestly, I have just felt so at peace with myself, my body, and my relationship with my partner has been the best it's ever been. And it is not down to what my weight is, how I look. Like, he loves me for me, and I want you to remember, struggle with this feeling that nobody is going to like you, or you're going to be somehow unworthy if you gain weight. You are so lovable, and you are such an amazing person, and there are so many people that love you. People get the best of you when you fully embrace your true authentic self, and you can only be your true authentic self when you break out of that restriction, when you finally start living your life fully. And that only happens once you heal your relationship with food. Once you fully allow yourself to eat all foods, you get to experience life at its true form. Whereas when you're busy dieting and restricting, it's like all you can ever think about is food. All you can think about is your diet and how many calories is in this, how many calories is in that. We only get to experience life at like half its capacity, if that. So yeah, take it from somebody who's been there and who has even gained weight this year. It doesn't make me less of a person just because I've gained some weight. Like, my friends and family still love me for me. I always say this to clients, but it's not like we've got our weight tattooed on our forehead. No one even notices. It's only us that notices. I just think how much of my life I've been able to experience this year. So sure, I might have gained a few pounds, but what have I experienced? I've been able to travel to so many amazing places. I've had so many amazing memories with my family, with my friends, and been able to just enjoy making memories with the people that I love. And that, to me, is what life's all about. When you realise that you've wasted half your life just worrying about how many calories is in food or what's going to happen if you gain a few pounds, you realise how precious life is, and that time you never ever get back. So yeah, take it from somebody who's been there, knows how it feels to just feel like you're in this constant cycle of trying to lose weight and then binging or overeating. Once you heal and break out of that cycle, life gets to be fun. Life gets to be joyful. You get to really experience life to its full potential. And from somebody who has also lost a parent this year, life is so precious. Good morning. It's Thursday and it's our last official day here in Chiang Mai, which I'm very sad about. I'm just heading down to go and grab some coffee. Reese is still asleep. It's about nearly 10:30 this morning. So yeah, I am heading down and I'm gonna get some coffee and I'm gonna try and make the most of today. I want to go and chill by the pool. Honestly, when I say I am so like exhausted, I don't know if it's jet lag, but the past few days I've just felt so tired. Obviously yesterday you would have seen we went to see the elephant sanctuary yesterday, which was absolutely incredible. It was so good. I absolutely loved it. I was in my element. I think it's just going to be a bit of a chilled day, chilling by the pool and kind of relaxing before we head back to Bangkok and then Koh Samui later on this week. So I want to give you just a shift in perspective, perhaps, for if maybe you've recently gained weight or you're worried about gaining weight on holiday. But think of it like this: wherever you're going, remind yourself of this. Will future version you in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, even 20 years' time, will she be looking back on this moment and think, oh my God, that holiday was horrible because I was heavier? Like, really, I know it sounds a little bit dark, but really imagine yourself on your deathbed right now. Is 90-year-old you, or even older, hopefully, will she be worried or concerned that you gained weight? And will she be worried and hating herself for the fact that she'd gained weight on a holiday? When you're traveling and experiencing a new place, like, fully soak up all of that every single moment is precious. Every single second you are not going to get back. I even emphasize this enough. But when you fully heal your relationship with food, the crazy thing is, food just gets to be a part of your life. Your life now no longer revolves around food. Like, you can think about other things, you can focus about other things, you can eat a meal without wanting to eat again, eat a meal and not have cravings or an urge to binge 5 minutes later. Life really does get to be amazing once you heal your relationship with food. So I really hope that this maybe inspired you and maybe brought some light to what can be quite a sensitive subject sometimes. Wherever you are in your journey right now, I'm rooting for you. You can do this. If I can do it, so can you too. Don't forget to like and subscribe.